Hello everybody, I'm here to make a tutorial for my 2-block tall modular ripple adder. This isn't the most practical thing in the world, and there are some better adder designs out there, but if you need one that's 2 blocks tall and stays within the parameters of every other block input, then this is the design for you. So I'm going to give a tutorial on the building aspect is just the base design with like all the features. So you can use it as an input, you can use it as an output, you can use it as the start, you can use it as the end, and you can modify it. And I will show you how to modify it at the end to be able to use it most effectively. So we're going to start off with a wool block. Go 2 blocks to the right, redstone lamp, same thing, redstone lamp. And these are going to be your inputs. So we got A, B, and C. And we're going to have our 2 outputs at the end. So we're going to start by taking the 2 redstone lamps and placing redstone dust behind them, and then target blocks in kind of a V shape around the redstone, and then a redstone repeater in the middle of all the target blocks, and then 3 wool blocks like this with another target block on top. Then we're going to take 2 redstone torches, put them on these target blocks and redstone on either side. Finally, we're going to go around and put redstone torches on the back of these 2 blocks. To get the output from the bottom redstone torch, we're going to go here, redstone, make sure to block it off. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, block 5. And then for this top one, we're going to put a block, redstone, make sure to block this off. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And I'm going to place a block with no redstone on top. Then, for here, we're going to take another output from this by taking a target block out of there with a normal block and a redstone repeater here. Then we're going to put another block with redstone dust, make sure to block this off, and finally a torch here to invert the output. After that, we're going to take this line from the wool and bring it up here with this redstone placed by the inverted redstone torch. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to create our target blocks in a V shape with the redstone repeater in the middle. Then we're going to take our 2 wool blocks and the target block on top. And the redstone torches, redstone on either side, and our 2 torches. This is our second XOR gate. And you probably know the drill by now. We take a redstone up here, make sure to block it off. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, up a block 5. And out of here, we're going to take a block, make sure to block this off, and a redstone. And we're going to go 1, 2, and that's all we're going to do for now. And because we're going to go back here and take this out of a redstone repeater, and we're going to run it up to here where I can join this with a redstone repeater. Then we're going to run this back here, and we'll come back to this guy in another minute. After this, we can take another output from this guy, as we did before, with a target block, a block with a repeater on it, and more redstone. Make sure to block this off. And then we're going to take another torch output, but this time we're going to use, guess what, a target block to go like this with a redstone torch, and however many blocks you want here. I'm going to display my output as it is here. And this is going to be your output and all the stuff leading up to that. And after this, we can continue running this line. Make sure to block it off. And down to a redstone repeater. This is going to be your output. I'll place a redstone lamp here so you can see it easily. And then finally, we need to do the carry in. So that's the carry out. This is the carry in. So we're going to go back here. And you'll notice that this is going 1 block out of the confines of the little skeleton. But if you're making it modular, it'll be like that, and it'll stay within the confines of the next lamp. And so it is completely modular because you don't need it for the first bit. All right, so we start here, and then what we're going to do immediately is we are going to take a inversion of it using a redstone torch. After that, we're going to take 3 blocks, run it like this, and we're going to put redstone on top. Make sure to block these off, and because it is modular, we also need to block this one off, because if we were to stack it, it would be like this, and without this one, it connects. So we do need another block here. And then from here, we take a block going into a repeater, going into a block, going into a redstone torch, but this time going sideways. And then after this, we're going to place a redstone dust, block this off, and also make it go into this. And then we're going to place another repeater and a block on here. When this repeater gets powered, it's going to power this block and make it go down into here. And with that, we should be finished. We should have a fully functional module of my design of this 2-block tall 8-bit adder. So if we try here, we can have 0 plus 0 plus 1, which is 1. So we should see this guy light up, which means 1. If you do 0 plus 1, which is 2, we should see this output, which is 2. And this guy is off because that's 1. You can do 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3, which means we should have both lamps on. Let's do 1 plus 0 plus 1, which is 2. So we see that 2 lamp turn on. As you can see, this is a fully functional design at only 2 blocks tall. Now, if you want to edit the design for the start, middle, or finish, do these things. For the start, what you want to do, if this is the first module of your adder, is you want to remove this circuit here. So that is this redstone dust, this block, and all this. Great. You can remove this and move it up, but you have to you do have to just make sure that this repeater does get placed, or else this signal will go back into this back there and it will ruin the entire thing. So that's what you do if that is the first bit. If it is any of the middle bits or the last bit, then what you want to do is you can remove this lever, and then this line of dust up until the last one. You still want the last one to be there, because that's how, for the middle ones, this would still be here. That's how this gets powered. Oops. And finally, if it is the last one, what we want you to do is you can break this repeater and you can run redstone dust out of here. Make sure to block this off, and then you can run a redstone lamp. And that is pretty much all there is to it. Thank you guys for watching, and for the guy who requested the tutorial. It was a lot of fun making this, so without further ado, see you next time.